Hey everyone, it's Film Rich and welcome back to the channel. Today we're examining Season 2, Episode 7 of The Sopranos, which is titled D-Girl. This episode interweaved three major threads: AJ's philosophical awakening and confirmation, Christopher's foray into Hollywood through Jon Favreau, and Pussy's increasing struggle under FBI surveillance. Before we get into this episode, I would like to remind everyone to please drop a like, share and subscribe for more recaps. I think it's best after I finish recapping this season that I recap the entire season in one video. Please let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. Now let's go through the events scene by scene. The episode opens up with Christopher and Adriana at a restaurant in NYC. Christopher is introduced to Amy Sophia, who is engaged to his cousin Greg and works in Hollywood. Adriana is pleased when Christopher shows renewed interest in filmmaking, revealing that she had secretly saved the screenplay he disregarded earlier in the season in Big Girls Don't Cry. In the next scene, while driving Carmela's car with his friends, AJ collides with another vehicle and knocks off its side view mirror. He attempts to conceal the incident, but Carmela immediately notices the damage when she starts the car. When she and Tony reprimand him for his irresponsibility, AJ displays indifference. He reflects on the absurdity of life, citing ideas from Nietzsche, mispronounced Nietzsche, that he has encountered in class. Tony and Carmela try unsuccessfully to counter AJ's new philosophical learnings, stressing the importance of his Catholic upbringing with his confirmation approaching. Tony later raises AJ's existential ideas in a session with Dr. Melfi. Initially, Tony dismisses his son's newfound beliefs, but as the discussion shifts to his own alienation from his mother, Tony reconsiders, remarking that maybe the kid's got the right idea. As AJ's godfather and confirmation sponsor, Pussy takes AJ to the batting cages along with his own son Matt, who is in college. Matt criticizes AJ's interest in existentialism, suggesting he read Kierkegaard instead. He also dismisses AJ's taste in rap music, claiming he has outgrown the genre because it has become too commercialized. AJ visits his grandmother Livia in the nursing home when he mentions his discovery of existentialism. Livia responds with a nihilistic tirade, insisting that it's all a big nothing and that everyone dies alone. Amy invites Christopher to a New Jersey film set where he witnesses a scene being shot. During production, Christopher helps resolve an issue with Gian Garofalo's dialogue by suggesting an Italian slang term as a substitute for the word bitch, which she disliked. Later, Amy and actor Jon Favreau accompany Christopher on a tour of New Jersey. At a pizza parlor, Christopher tells them about a disfigured homeless woman outside. He explains that a mobster once poured acid on her face after discovering she was transgender. Rather than being disturbed, Amy and Favreau seem fascinated by the story. After returning home, Christopher argues with Adriana, who is upset that he did not invite her to lunch with his Hollywood acquaintances. Christopher begins an affair with Amy. At one point, while high on cocaine and discussing screenwriting with Jon Favreau, Christopher waves a gun around and behaves erratically, which unsettles Favreau. Tony and Carmela later have dinner with Christopher and Adriana. When the subject of marriage arises, Christopher, feeling pressured, storms out. Adriana cries and mentions her support of Christopher's screenwriting efforts. Tony is both surprised and angered to learn that Christopher has been pursuing a screenplay. After another sexual encounter with Amy, she suddenly remembers her engagement to Greg and locks herself in the bathroom. Upset, later, Christopher discovers that Favreau has incorporated his anecdote about the transgender prostitute directly into a script. When he confronts Amy, their relationship ends badly. Christopher disparagingly refers to her as D-Girl, shorthand for development girl. Meanwhile, Pussy is instructed by Agent Lipari to wear a wire during AJ's confirmation. At home, his relationship with Angie has become increasingly strained. While preparing to attach the wire, Pussy shaves his chest and accidentally cuts himself. When Angie tries to enter the bathroom, Pussy loses his temper, flies into a range and assaults her. His son Matt witnesses the attack and pulls him away from his mother. At AJ's confirmation, Carmela finds AJ in the garage smoking marijuana with his friends and scolds him. Pussy, now wearing the wire, speaks to AJ about his friendship with Tony. He reveals that his younger sister died of cancer when he was a child, and Tony comforted him through the tragedy. As he hugs AJ, Pussy deliberately covers his microphone, disrupting the audio feed. Agent Lapari is shown to listen to the exchange. Elsewhere in the house, Tony confronts Christopher. He gives him a start choice. If Christopher is outside when Tony comes in 10 minutes, Tony will assume he's chosen to pursue his Hollywood ambitions permanently. But if he's still in the house, he must remain loyal to Tony. Christopher steps outside to reflect on the decision, but ultimately returns indoors, choosing loyalty over ambition. As the confirmation concludes, the Soprano family prepares to take a group photo. They search for Pussy, AJ's sponsor, but cannot find him. In reality, Pussy is upstairs in the bathroom, crying alone, consumed by guilt and despair. And that concludes Season 2, Episode